This is the new normal. I'm recognizing my ears going deaf to the meaning of sounds like crisis. I'm recognizing my eyes going blind to the concept in letter clusters like virus. Side effects of the overexposure to constant reminders of the reality I'm in, putting effort in noticing the sun rays, but man, that reality, it makes the world grim. Because there's no way of escaping. That is what scares me the most. No escape in where, another place, though neither in when, another time, because where's the line? Is there even a before? And if there was, that what wasn't fine, that is where we cross the line. Go back to what was. Do you hear the paradox? If that's where we went wrong, we shouldn't want it to come along, right? But the craving and the longing for a time other than now, and the craving and the longing for else than that what is, makes looking back so easy. The new normal. In reality, it is not the now we cannot stand, but the guilt, the uncertainty, and the hyper-awareness, the fear, the worry, and the lack of fairness, the injustice, the pain, and the picture this time has painted. I face it with disdain. Is this what precious humanity has created? The new normal. The pain in looking up comes from the fact that we already knew, though the ones that chose to listen were sadly just a few. Some chose to turn away from the obvious reality because what can I do to change that disparity? Others in ignorance chose to stay blind to all that simply didn't fit their mind, but worst, some did look at the view, but it wasn't them who were hurting, so there's nothing I should do. And it's their answers that I see in every stroke. I see pain, I see egoism, I see streams of empty warnings. This is reality. I sigh heavily. The new normal. The truth is that every crisis, be it a pandemic or a climate emergency, be it an earthquake or political instability, the less privileged will always suffer the most, even though they're not the ones playing host to the system's greed on which our world is overdosed. The new normal. A concept, a phrase, perhaps just 3 words in a row. I stare at it as if with the intensity of my gaze, the meaning it has lost will just let itself show. I fully comprehend the former thoughts behind those words to make us understand it's not going back, but only forth, to keep us from assuming the temporarity of that state, to make us understand the urgency of the rising rates. The recently, its use feels more as an excuse, a way to put the blame on that affectionate behavior we already shame. The new normal. As if touch only carries the guilt of spreading this virus like a quilt, as if touch only and nothing more is the sole perpetrator of changing that before. The new normal. We cannot pretend the blame is on hugs, on social contact, on touching, on physical love. Where is the criticism on keeping our economic system running while having a global pandemic close upon us and luring? Why no blame on the unnecessary overconsumption and the cutbacks on healthcare and other functions? There is more to blame than the innate action of loving physically, though to some, that critical thought may not come logically. The new normal. I am okay with the strive for a new way of life, but only if that change has its priorities set straight, I will finally have faith in that new normal we've made. Thank you.